Well, hi guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. I thought I had more batteries than I did, but I didn't. Oh, okay, there you are. And what is your name? That Grilleries. I think that's how you say it. Danielle, welcome. No, Sprinkles, there's not. If you're interested, we'll try to get to you next. I got this one plugged in. I got it on my iPad now. My phone went kaput. Hi, Asia. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. All right, Danielle, you just tell me when to stop. I am doing quite well, thank you. All right, Danielle. And Danielle, again, we are dealing with finances. Because I have drawn for you the three of Pentacles. Now, what I'm going to tell you is this one here is dealing with work. I'm seeing that. This one is going to deal with your work. I'm seeing that you are working or trying to do a good job, and there's some back talk going on behind your back. Somebody's messing with your finances in some shape or form. There's a couple of people talking, and I'm thinking it's a couple of guys. You just got to keep your eyes open and keep your eyes on the dollar and just let them talk, because they're not going to, no matter what they're doing, it's not going to make any difference to you, because you are engaged already, and what you're doing is the right thing. If you look at this this young person here working, they're so engrossed in what he's doing, in the sculpture that he's making, and he sees the financial portion of that here. But he's so engaged in what he's doing that these other two guys doesn't really make a difference. What they're saying really has no bearing. Next card I drew for you is the Queen of Chalices card. Beautiful card showing a beautiful queen sitting on her throne and holding up a wonderfully huge cup. And what a cup is used for, and we talked about this many times, a cup is used for holding things, or for collecting things. It can hold water, it can hold food, it can hold spiritual intentions. What I'm thinking is that it's holding, oh, you liking my blues music in the background? It's very cool. That's David Maxwell, Rolling On, blues from in the other colors. Very good, very good. I love the blues. I'm from Kansas City. I'm a blues guy. But what this is telling me, dear, is that you have the ability to make great things happen with your finances, with your with anything that you do in your life, because you have this huge cup. You have this huge capacity to collect and to make gains. And I also see this again with the third card that I've drawn for you, the 3-card spread I'm doing for you tonight. And it is the 10 of Pentacles. And you see all those Pentacles, see all those riches that are there? I'm seeing that those Pentacles are there for you. I'm seeing that you're going to have to use your head. You have to stay diligent, and you have to do your work. But yes, the riches are there for you. I'm seeing a relationship. I'm not sure if you're in one now or you're looking at one now, but I'm seeing a relationship that is in the background of this money or these finances. not necessarily controlled by them, but in the background. And I'm seeing a young child there, and I'm not sure that's saying that you're going to have a child, or that there's a child involved in your situation somehow. But what I'm seeing is a time frame, and I'm seeing it's telling me is about about 14 months before you're going to really see the ability to have this total to have your cup totally full. So there you go. That's what I got for you. Hopefully that helps out. And I keep my posts on Catch Me. It's Larry, I think it's under Zaracon Hickwitch on Catch Me. I'll have to, somewhere in there, just follow my link. It's a Hickwitch, I believe, at Catch Me. It's Hickwitch. Like hiccup witch. Okay. Now, sprinkles. Yes. And I hopefully you'll come back and you'll share. Whoa. Sprinkles, I popped cards for you. We're not going to have to wait. The cards popped up out of the deck as I was shuffling. So what I'm getting for you tonight is I got the, wow, this is kind of interesting. This is a card that we had a while ago. It's the Five of Cups. I'm seeing that there's been some issue as of late, within the last recent time, maybe 2 years or so, of a loss, and you felt kind of helpless with this loss. It seemed like you lost maybe half of you, or maybe even a little more, it seemed like. But I want you to know that even though there was some loss there, you don't see the cups are spilled, you still have two beautiful cups that are there, and they're able to hold things. Now, just like I was talking a few minutes ago about the Queen of Cups, is it holds things. The cups hold spiritual things, financial things, just about anything. You know, it could hold food, it could hold water. What I'm seeing is that you continue to have chances. Even though you've lost out and you've had some issues for the last few years, you still have the resources it's going to take to get through. And let me see what the next card I drew for you was, or that popped for you was. I only got 2 cards that popped, so we're going to draw one also. The second card that came up is the 7 of Chalices. So you had 5, dropped 3, now you're up to 7. Now I want you to look really close at this. These chalices are holding all sorts of different things. One chalice, let me see if I can get them right here. One chalice here is holding a snake, which is holding some bad things that's in your life. We do that sometimes. We hold on to them, and we need to dump that one out. So that would have been a good one to dump out there on that beach. And then sometimes we hold on to, and what I'm getting from this is I'm getting spirits of the past, not necessarily ghosts, but spirits of the past relationships, past dreams that you know that you've come past. I'm seeing a lady in this picture is telling me that there's somebody that you hold dear. That's a lady that's like a treasure to you. Down here, I'm seeing your castle, seeing your home. That's part of your finances. I'm seeing your wealth in this card. I'm seeing your acclaim here, the heraldry. And I'm also seeing the dragon of your spirit, which tells me that you have the spirit to obtain and to grow and to keep track of all these things. The dragon's going to you have to realize that a dragon is the same thing as the spirit of this snake or this serpent. A dragon is like another type of serpent, but instead of this one here, which is there to attack you, this one here is your spirit to succeed. And that's what I'm getting for you, is that you have a great spirit to succeed. Now, when you look at all this, you see it's all in the clouds. You see that this person is looking and everything's in the clouds there. That tells me that everything's out there for you to reach for, dear. And that you can obtain those things. But you got to realize that with things that are in the clouds can dissipate and disappear. Now, where you want to get rid of this part, you want to maintain the relationships from the past. You want to grow in love for them. You want to maintain the strength from a parent figure, and that's what I'm getting for this, a parental figure. You want to maintain your home, your finances, your fame, and your spirit to succeed. You want to do that. Now let's see what the card would have been for you if I'd actually finished shuffling. Wow. I like this one. Back to cups again. You notice that this is a relationship type card. It's telling me that there's some sort of relationship that you're going to be dealing with. And there's lots of love involved. And something tells me that that the person that you're going to be finding, or that you have found and don't even realize this is going on with them right now, is that person has an exceeding amount of love for you. More than you could even realize. If you look at this, you see this guardian above here. And he's dropping down this almost like a DNA molecule. And it's falling right into the man's cup. Which is telling me that this significant other for you is going to really care and be there for you in love. And that's where they're going to gain their richness from the relationship, is through love. All right. And thank you. And it's always great to be able to read for you and to be there for you. And you've been there for me as a good friend. Suze, you know what? I can. And I will. So, Suze, you tell me when to stop this shuffling business. And we will, unless the card pops for you, we will stop when you tell me. All right, Suze, we have stopped. I'm flipping the cards over. First card I got for you tonight is the Three of Swords card. Now, do you know anything about tarot? Have you ever read cards or anything to do with tarot? Just give me any indication in them, yes or no. Okay. Don't freak out. A lot of folks that read tarot, they get the Three of Hearts and they're like, oh God. But I want you to look at this.